what direct democracy could look like. This is my plan for a new way to run a country. I'm going to need your feedback and support to make this plan better in the future, and we're going to make update videos as well. So first of all, no president, prime minister, or supreme leader. There should be none of that. We need a direct democracy. This is a form of democracy that was present in Athens, Greece, a long time ago, where citizens could directly vote on various policies. In this system, there won't be there could be political parties, but they won't be in control. It will be the citizens who are in control, and there won't be any leader of the country making all the decisions for us. Every citizen is able to vote on any policy proposal or policy change. Any citizen can propose a new policy or policy change. And the government is composed of people who simply execute the will of the people. That's what they do. They serve the will of the people, because it's the whole collective nation that is determining the direction of the country in this system. It's not a single group. It's not a single leader. It's the majority decision of the people. Okay, a member of the government has as much power as a citizen has. There's no difference between a regular citizen and a member of government. They each get one vote for any policy. Why am I proposing this? Because our governments don't have our best interests at heart. We can see that every single day. The people in power have their own self-interests as the priority. Okay? They're thinking about monetary gain. They're thinking about maintaining power. So they make deals with big business, and these deals are not for the people's benefit. And also, the citizenry has a limited capacity to influence policy. One vote every few years is not enough. How stupid is it that we give this small group of people all this power, and what we do is we get one vote every few years? Come on. Also, it's easy for big business and wealthy people to influence government. If it's decentralized, if every single person has one vote for every single policy, it's much more difficult for big business or wealthy people to influence policy. So how is this going to work? We're going to use a secure government app with a voting and ranking system similar to a platform like Reddit, where the most popular stories or posts move to the top. We're going to give free internet access to all citizens, so everyone will be able to vote no matter what. They'll also have access to a free smartphone or computer. So if a policy gets a majority of votes, it moves on to a formalization stage where the policy gets fleshed out. And then we have studies and research which are conducted to see if the proposal is practical, effective, and actionable. We can actually do it. So if it passes those stages, it gets taken to another vote, and if the majority agrees to it, then it is put into action. It's an official policy now that the government follows. So we have some rules for this. You can only vote once for or against any policy unless changes are made to it. If changes are made to it, then you can vote again. You can vote for or against all policies. The one that gets a greater than 50% of citizens will win, the majority. Also, there will only be 300 new policies and policy changes allowed each year. And as a citizen, you must vote for or against all the proposals. So why limit it to 300 a year? Because it would be overwhelming for the citizens. It would take too much of an individual citizen's time to be looking over each and every proposal. So a limit of 300 a year would make it more practical. And it would be a law that you would have to vote on every single policy of these 300 policies. So who gets to make a new proposal? Well, there's a system of randomized citizen selection. And then those citizens who are selected get to make the new proposals or policy change proposals. Now, that doesn't mean that other citizens can't send out their own proposals onto the internet, and then one of those chosen citizens might like that idea and use it as their own. So a random group of citizens are selected each year. It's kind of like jury duty, where random citizens are chosen. And a chosen citizen can only propose one new policy or policy change. Okay. So for international relations, it would kind of be the same system. The foreign government would send their proposal over to us, and then we as the collective citizens of our country would vote on that proposal, whether we accept it or not. So how can we test this new system? Well, we'd start at a very small local level. We choose a small town that would be willing to try this. Let's say like 5,000 to 10,000 people, a population of 5,000 to 10,000 people, and implement the system there and see how it goes. If it works out, then scale it up to a small city or a medium-sized city. If it works there, scale it up again to a major city, and then on to like the provincial or state level, prefectural level. And if it works there, then you bring it for a trial run at the national level. And that's how you could test it. Now, this is just a simple overview, a simple sketch. There's lots of stuff missing. I would love it if you could share your thoughts and suggestions. I need your feedback. And in the future, we're going to improve this plan and add your suggestions to it. So leave your suggestions and comments, tell your friends, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.